This is Sweden, and this is Finland. They share a border both on land and at sea. And if we zoom in on this maritime border even closer, what on earth is going on here? Why does the border line suddenly zigzag around an island that's smaller than a Costco parking lot? There's actually a really interesting story behind this quirky border. Back in the early 19th century, Europe was in a state of near constant war. Battles were raging everywhere, between nearly every nation. Back then, Finland was part of Sweden, which was at war with the Russian Empire, and Sweden wasn't faring well at all. Sweden lost the war, and Finland became part of the Russian Empire. That's how a new border was drawn, cutting straight across a tiny island called Märket. Nearly 100 years later, Finland decided to build a lighthouse on this island. Without Google Maps to guide them, it was nearly impossible to pinpoint the exact location of the border. So the Finns just picked the highest spot on the island to build it. Turns out, that spot was actually Swedish territory. This is the kind of thing that usually sparks wars. But not here. The two countries took a laid-back approach. Let's just have a drink and sort it out. And honestly, Sweden thought the lighthouse was pretty great. Ships relied on it. Everyone loved it. And so it stood there for almost another century. As time went on, technology advanced and maps became far more detailed. The two countries then decided to formally settle the exact border lines. And they came up with a brilliant solution. Instead of moving the beloved lighthouse, they simply redrew the border. They carefully created a zigzag border that wrapped right around the lighthouse, making sure both countries kept an equal area of the island. No one lost land. No one fought. This was just the most polite border adjustment in European history.